the Ryanair steeplechase. Paul, why is he so unheralded? Why is he so underwhelmed, underrated, talked about when he just wins a shitload of races?
Yeah, he does win a load of races. He's run against the same pool of horses all his life. If he runs in this race, he's running against a completely different bunch of horses. If it's good, if it's good ground, he will clout a few. He doesn't like good ground. He's a proper soft ground horse. He only just short-headed his Special Tiara last year in the Champion Chase. Special Tiara, as honest as he is, isn't that good. If it's good ground, Undersow won't win.
Okay, so who does?
Who does? I'm hoping Uchizandra. You have to recognise the possibility that he will bounce because he's only had one run in 2 years. When he won the race 2 years ago, he would have won the Champion Chase that year. He was that good. He bounded over the fences. I'd imagine he'll be ridden a lot closer to the pace than he was in the 2 mile race he came back in. And I think he's a very, very good horse. He's still only 9. So there's a chance he's still as good as he was. If he is, he'll take a lot of beating. And the only other one I can see in the race winning, unless Fox Norton runs, who's a player if he does, if you get the win, if you can bet non-run and no bet at double figure prices, Fox Norton is a big runner. And the other one is Empire of Dirt, who travels really well, jumps really well, having been a clumsy fucker earlier in his life. It'll be one of those two. The rest aren't good enough or are running.
Rich. You could run pretty much any of your string in this race, but you're likely to run none of them.
Correct.
Is that because you don't like Michael O'Leary, or is it just...
I love Michael. For the record.
When was the last time you flew Ryanair?
About 3 weeks ago, actually.
How was it?
It was grand. It was fantastic. For the record, I love Michael O'Leary. I miss them being part of Willie Mullins' yard. They're good people, and they're good fun. Now, they have their own way of doing things. Fair play to them. But in this race, I would tell you, now I know somebody said stop backing the Mullins horses. What do you expect me to do? But I think he's got a great record there. Undersow, I agree with Paul about the good ground. If it comes up good, I'd fancy Empire of Dirt. If not, Undersow, I think, will win. They're very confident about this horse.
We've talked about Fox Norton already, Joe. If he runs here, you've got to fancy your chances. If he doesn't run here, what do you like?
What we will run in this is Allery.
Allery?
Wait, well, that's interesting.
Whoa. Hold the front page. Allery will run in this.
Yeah, he will.
Is he fast enough to run in this?
Yeah, he is, yeah. It's typical French tempo races. They go very slow, gives them a chance to stay. This horse is quicker, and he showed it until he turned a treble somersault at Exeter last time. He looked pretty good. It might not happen this year, but believe my words, next year, when Allery's had time to acclimatise, he will be a very good horse.
Paul's mic.
I was absolutely staggered at Haydock.
Sure.
I was absolutely staggered at Haydock when he ran. That early in the week, he was a 5-2 shot. I mean, this was a horse with a 10% strike rate in France. Been running for like 3 years. Right? And suddenly he was 5-2 favourite to win off a mark of 161 in a handicap chase. One horse in the last 10 years has won off a mark that high over 3 mile plus, and that was Denman. And this fucking horse with a 10% strike rate was 5-2. What was going on? Right, yeah. At the moment, he's nowhere near good enough. It must be one of the most overpriced buys that has ever happened.
Good. Well, that's really helpful, Keels.
Sorry.
Yeah. He also told me at half-time he didn't understand training horses.
Are we all done? Noel, would you like a word on the Ryanair before we move on? Shush!
Absolutely. If I could address the owner. Susanna, please run Jack Adam in this race. He would beat them around like red-headed children. Jack Adams should run this, but in the knowledge that he won't, I really like Zabana for this race. He's coming in probably a little bit under the radar, but I think if you look back, he needs good ground. If you look back at his last run at Christmas, he was there jumping the last, having gone around the outside. In a weak enough looking race at double figures, Zabana is well worth a shout.
Zabana it is then for Noel.